Guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm doing a little dragon nail. This would have been perfect around like Game of Thrones time, but I definitely think it's applicable in like Halloween time as well. I wish I had done it earlier, but you know, sometimes things don't necessarily get popular or something that you don't even think about around that time, but this is totally like Game of Thrones in my mind if you were to have like dragon nails. So I am taking the black tie, and this is the second coat since I was talking through the first coat. So do your first coat, cure it, come in with your second coat because you want that black to be super black. You could also maybe add a cute little pigment in there that's still like a super dark pigment to add in there. I think it would be really pretty as well. So I am taking flat matte on top of this because you want the background to be matte, and then the dragon scales are actually going to be what is shiny. And I think it's such a cool effect. So it's like color on color, but just different finishes. So once you paint that, give it a second for your matte top coat to kind of melt into it. Otherwise you'll get streaking. So that prevents the streaking. So I am just taking a little bit of the Kira Sky top coat, the swirly brush from Light Elegance, and we're going to just paint some little blobs on the nail. So first I'm going to go ahead and cleanse the nail because again, it is a matte nail, and anytime you're doing art, you want a matte nail kind of pretty much in general, but this is literally a matte nail over glossy. So come in, and what I like about this specific design, you don't have to be uniform, and it's fantastic. That's kind of what makes it look good, I think, is kind of just different blobs, different textures. And I think that's like the best part about this is that you're playing off the textures. And so by just adding, I kind of keep them more square though, but by adding different sizes, different heights, I think really help this. And the fact that it's clear, so you don't have to worry about like curing. If you were to do like the black, like you have to do really thin coats, but since it is clear, you just get to do whatever you want. So again, I'm not keeping it uniform. I am just putting little globs, making them more square, kind of keeping them in a row though, but then I kind of like shift it a little bit. I get a little bit smaller towards the end, and I am flash curing. So anytime you see me take away the nail, I'm flash curing because again, you're doing a little bit higher blobs, so you don't want them to start running. I don't do them as high when I get closer to the end of the nail because again, you want your structure to be there even though there is no structure in this nail because of it is a practice nail. But by having that structure in there and lowering your blobs, I think help in general so you're not having like this huge built out nail. But anyway, back on track. So we're going again a little bit smaller, and since I am not doing such high blobs, although that I just took quite a decent amount, I'm not having to flash cure after each individual row. And I think that also helps you make the design go quicker. If you're doing this on a client, you're able to kind of knock it out of the park, if you say. So I was able to get 3 rows on that one, and I think I actually finished the nail here. And this is something that it's easier to see in person than on camera. I mean, I think you can see it decent on camera. From what I'm editing, I think you can. But in person, you can really see the difference in the matte and then the glossy. And so, again, just taking that small detailer brush and using it. You could use a square one. You could use even probably the brush it comes with. I just find it was easier with a detail brush versus a full-on large brush. So again, I love this one so much, but since I didn't use a tack free, you want to come in and cleanse that nail, let it dry, and then you get to see the magic. Granted, it's not going to look any different than it just did, but in theory, it's now user friendly. But I'm going to put it in all these different angles so you guys can see. And I hope you guys like this. This is a quick one, but I think it gives a really, really, really cool design. So thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.